All right, good afternoon, everybody, or morning, depending on the time of day you're watching this video. It's coffee and questions, or your favorite beverage and questions. What are we going to talk about today? We were going to talk about the maintenance on the top of like your table saw, your band saw, your drill press, or maybe your wood lathe, or your miter saw, something like that, the base of it, you know. And you've watched in my past videos where I will clean the heck out of them, whether you're using PB Blaster or, you know, might mix a little bit of acetone and some kind of oil together and scrub it in and get all that rust off, and you make it look nice. And you'll always notice I go over mine with Johnson's paste wax. And why do I do that? Well, it's inexpensive, and the maintenance is real simple, and it keeps everything gliding nicely, and it prevents rusting, and I don't even get surface rust. Now, another product that's out on the market, got this from, you know, my son, and I looked it up and I decided to use it. It's called Flluid film. Right here. Now, this can do a lot of the same thing, and when I took this out to the club, I tell you about the club that I belong to, there's probably 15, 18 of us, and we sporadically meet, and it's like show and tell, and we talk about tools and new products, and you know, and we send them around, and then we all sit around and talk about them, and then if I find something that's really interesting, I make a video and I bring it to you people. Is this a good product? Yeah, it's a damn good product, but it's not cheap. I'm going to leave you the link below. You can look this up for yourself, but this comes in really handy also, I mean, for things that sometimes you can't get to so easily that you want to prevent, you know, corrosion on. And when I switch inside, I'm going to show you the advertisement, and I'll do a lot of questions and answers, but this came in handy for me because I shoot some of this on the battery cables in one of the vehicles, and it protects it from corrosion and all of that. But somebody said, well, you know, there's WD-40, it's the same thing. No, it's not the same thing. If you watch one of my past videos on WD-40, it stands for water displacement, and yes, it does have some lubricating properties in it, but that's really not what WD-40, you know, was actually manufactured and designed for. But we all use it that way, even I do. But this actually has got more lubrication in it than the WD-40, and it may be worth trying. You might find it handy around your shop, maybe you don't. Like I said, the link will be below. But let's switch inside. Let me show you the advertisement. Let's do a Q&A real quick. All right, folks, so let's start off with the cost part of this. $14.21 a can. Now, I keep this in my basket on Amazon, and I wait for them to knock the price down, give you a little bit of a sale. But it does come in handy, I mean, for a lot more than just the tabletops and stuff like that out in your garage and the battery terminals. I've used it on the garage door rollers. It works good. It's a good penetrating kind of lubricant. Okay, so what is the base of it is one of the questions. Well, it's made with lanolin and a wax base. I mean, it's good for penetrating like old rusty bolts and stuff like that. I mean, it does the same thing as like WD-40 or even PB Blaster. So while I had the can of this, I'm zipping around the shop, and I sitting there trying to think of what else could I use this for. Well, I use it to lubricate my chainsaw blades, you know, the trimmer for, you know, your bushes out front, tools, ratchets, wrenches, I mean, anything that you have in your toolbox, you want to keep them lubricated up. You just give this a quick squirt. Door locks, gate locks, I mean, people use them for marine kind of applications, I guess. I don't, so I couldn't give you a lot of examples in the snow. Okay, and also in the reading, there's a couple of other things that people use this on. This says it works fantastic. One is to underneath coat their vehicles with it. Those people that live in the snow, or we have a lot of salt and so forth on the road. I don't have enough experience at using this product for something like that. Like I said, I live out in the desert cities. So the other thing is they don't like the smell of it. They say it's got kind of a stench to it. Well, yeah, it does, but I figure, you know, it goes away kind of quick and shouldn't stop you really from using the product. But okay. If I was going to compare it to WD-40, how would I compare it? Well, it's somewhere between WD-40 and like a light grease, like, I don't know, lithium or some light grease in a spray can. Somewhere in between there is kind of what I would rank the viscosity to be. And so there are lots of uses for this as a penetrating, you know, lubricant, okay, is my point. Like I said, the biggest stumbling block here is their price at $14.21. It is not cheap. I wait for it to go on sale, and then, you know, I would buy a can. But like I said, my son gave me the one that I got. I just played around with it. The stuff works fantastic. I think it's a damn good product. Just wish it was not so expensive. But if you know of a cheaper place to get this, drop it in the comment below. Or if you know of something better, drop it in the comment below. Otherwise, this is just a quick review on what they call Flluid film. That's the manufacturer. Find it on Amazon. I'll leave you the link below. You can jump in and you can read more about it. All right, folks, I'm the Home Handyman, and I hope you click subscribe. I hope you keep following me. Let me know. I mean, if you like me bringing you all these little tips and tricks that we get out at the club, whenever I see something of interest, like I said, and I decide I'm going to come share it with you, I throw together a video, I put it out there. Hope you get something out of it. All right, I'm going to see you on the next video. You folks have a great day. Bye-bye.